Well, one of the friendly, violent debates that I'm engaging in right now with a couple of colleagues is the whole idea of the funnel, the sales funnel metaphor, which has been around for as long as I can tell. Everything I've ever read, I've certainly used it myself since the beginning of my sales career. And the folks I'm talking about are very, very knowledgeable about the use of social media in B2B sales, be it Twitter and LinkedIn and blogs and all of those sorts of things. And their opinion is that the funnel metaphor needs to be killed and retired and put away as something that's obsolete and replaced by an incubator metaphor. The concept being that circumstances change, those circumstances affect our customers, therefore the customers have to react and behave differently, and I have to react to the customers reacting to those changing circumstances, a very non-linear, unpredictable sort of a process. So they like this idea of an incubator. Actually, I do disagree pretty violently with that. But let me break it into two pieces, because actually there is a piece of this incubator metaphor that in my mind does make a lot of sense. And if I'm dealing with individual people, so if I think about contact management and account management, you know, the interpersonal relationship kind of pieces of it, I think the incubator metaphor to deal with what I just described, changing circumstances that customers has to deal with, and the interpersonal relationship involved with that. I'll go with the metaphor of an incubator with that one. When it comes down to a specific sales opportunity, however, I'm going to stick with the funnel metaphor. Because if I have an opportunity, that says one of two things. Either the customer has a problem that I can help solve, or the customer has an opportunity that they can exploit and I can help them exploit it more efficiently and more effectively. Let me just talk through it in terms of a problem. If it happens to be a problem that I perceive, the first thing I need to do is paint a very clear before picture. Who, what, when, where, why, how. What's going on right now? And let me paint that situation in as much detail as I possibly can. Then the next thing I need to do is to paint the after picture. After we apply my organization's products and services, here's what the customer situation is going to look like. Again, who, what, when, where, why, and how. What exactly is this after picture going to look like? Once I have that done, I have to have an action plan to get from the before picture to the after picture. How am I going to make that happen? Who, what, when, where, why, and how? Who's going to be involved in doing all that? And then the fourth step is so what? Let me get the so what. What are all of the problems, you know, the reductions in throughput, the quality problems, the cost of the before picture? And what are all the improvements in product quality? What are all the cost reductions? What are all the sales increases that come as a result of the after picture? And what are all the costs involved with that transition from before to after? And I'm going to lay that whole thing out. If I'm going to do that, before, transition, after, answer the question so what, and put a dollar savings figure on it, man, I have got to be very methodical. It is anything but a non-linear process. I'm going to attack that problem head on, and I'm going to knock it down. And I'm either going to win that opportunity or I'm not going to win that opportunity. We'll close that one out, and we'll move on to the next either problem or opportunity the customers can exploit. So funnel metaphor, you bet. I am going to continue to use that for the rest of my career, and I'm going to urge all my customers to do the same.